What's up world, CB here and welcome to my channel. So in front of me is a package that I'm really excited about. I'm sure you already know what it is by the title of this video, but let's not waste any time, let's get it open. Okay, so here it is, the EVO 8. Let's just take a quick look around it before we set it up. So first up over here, we have two headphone outputs in the form of 1/4 inch, which is really nice to have. And then on the left side, we have another 1/4 inch jack, but this time it's an input, and you can use it for stuff like guitars and other instruments, or even another microphone if it doesn't require phantom power, of course. Over here we have 4 1/4 inch jack outputs for speakers or monitors or anything like that, and 4 XLR and 1/4 inch jack combo inputs with support for phantom power, so you can plug in your condenser mic no problem. And of course USB Type-C over here. Nothing on this side, nothing on this side, and on top of the EVO 8 is where you're gonna find all the physical controls for the audio interface. Now these two buttons over here, I believe, toggle the headphones on or off between speakers and headphones. I might be wrong, but we'll find out in our initial test. Over here we have this giant knob which takes care of things like volume levels as well as mic sensitivity levels, the preamps. Then we also have a few buttons over here. We have 48-volt phantom power as well as toggles for each input, I guess, these 4 inputs. Then we also have the smart gain button, which we're going to talk about in a second. So here's the EVO 8 on my desk, and so far I'm loving the build quality of this thing. It feels really solid and premium, and it just feels good in the hand. It's also really lightweight and portable, so you can pretty much carry it everywhere, especially since it only needs power through USB Type-C, so that's great. Okay, so let's get this thing plugged in. So the first 2 XLR inputs are going to be taken up by my microphone, which is the Edge Duo from Antelope Audio. And the reason why it takes up 2 XLR inputs is because it has 2 diaphragms built inside it, one on either side. So that makes it perfect for things like podcasts or interviews where you have only one mic and more than one person. Next, we're going to plug in the USB Type-C cable. Don't worry, it's not plugged into my computer yet, so it's fine. Next, I'm going to plug in my studio monitors. I have a pair of Yamaha HS5s. These are great speakers. I've been using them for like 3 years now, and I don't plan to upgrade anytime soon. And finally, my headphones. Okay, so I went back and I want to try plug in my Yamaha subwoofer. I don't remember the exact model name. I'm going to put it somewhere on the screen. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and put it in output 3. I don't know if that's gonna work, because I read somewhere that you can use all 4 outputs at the same time. I don't know how true that is, but yeah, I want to give it a try. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna plug it into the second headphone jack found in front of the interface. I know it's weird, but that's what I used to do on my last audio interface, which wouldn't allow me to use all the outputs at the same time, so that's what I used to do, and it worked just fine. Okay, so I just finished installing all the drivers as well as the control panel on my computer, and the first thing to notice here is, you know, the UI looks really nice and very easy to use, so that's really cool. However, you might run into a few problems during installation. It might get stuck at some point, so what you must do if you run into such a problem is just restart your computer and run the setup again, and it should work. And then the other problem is if you try to open your control panel from the start menu, it might not open. So what you must do is, after you click the EVO 8 application from the start menu and it doesn't open, just go down over here from your taskbar and run it from there. You'll see this little icon, double click it, and it should open with no problems. So I've only been with this audio interface for a few hours, but I've already found a couple of downsides. One of which is this audio interface can't seem to play sound from the speakers while the headphone jack is connected. I thought this button should be able to toggle between headphones and speakers, but nope, the speakers only work when I unplug the headphone jack. This really sucks. I don't know. If there's anyone who knows how to get around this, please let me know in the comments. That would be really great. And the final problem that I'd like to mention is that you can't seem to run all 4 outputs at the same time. Now from the looks of this launcher here, it seems like it's possible, but I've tried picking up the volumes of output 3 and 4. I've tried switching to output 3 and 4 on my Windows menu and nothing happens. It just doesn't play. So anyways, no problem. I'm getting around this by using the second headphone jack. That seems to work, which leads me to believe that if the second headphone jack can work simultaneously with the speakers, then the first one can do the same thing as well. Maybe there's just something I'm not doing right, or maybe I just have a defective unit. I don't know. I'm gonna try reaching out to customer support and I'll hear what they're gonna tell me. But in the meantime, if there's anyone who knows how to get around this, please let me know in the comments. I'll really appreciate that. So do I recommend this EVO 8 to anyone? And the answer is yes, I do. Despite the issues that I just mentioned, the sound quality out of this audio interface is just, it's great, okay? I'd even say it's up there with my previous audio interface, the Antelope Audio Discrete 4 Synergy Core, which costs like 5 times the price of the EVO 8, not to mention how portable it is and how great the build quality is, and you can also run power straight off the USB Type-C cable. So that definitely makes it a device worth considering. Anyway, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel. I would really appreciate that. So thanks for watching and see you guys in the next video. Okay, so now we're testing out the Antelope Audio Edge Solo, and for a while now we thought it doesn't work at all because we'll just plug it in and it would have this hissing noise. I'll show you in just a second. But it turns out that it actually does work. I actually got this for free from Antelope Audio because I purchased the Antelope Audio Edge Duo as well as their Discrete 4 audio interface. So they actually had this really great offer last Christmas. You like buy both of these things, you send an email with the serial numbers and everything, and then they just ship you one of these, and that's how I got that. And so it wasn't working at all. It would just produce this hissing noise. So I tried to go on the helpline, try to find solutions online, but I couldn't. So I looked around on forums. A lot of people said they had this problem too, but there was no real solution for it. But anyways, I tried it again on this interface and it just works. But the hissing thing comes in when you go really close to the mic and you go about this distance, and then at some point it should just start hissing. Everything that I say, yeah. Oh, it stopped. Okay. Yep, that was it. That's the hissing noise. So I don't know, maybe it's some sort of protection mechanism for the mic. I have no idea, but it works. Anyways, we're going to be using it on that mic stand over there. I don't know if you can see it in this shot, and we'll always have some sort of distance away from it, and we shouldn't have that problem. So actually I used this microphone to record the entire audio of this video. So tell me what you think about the mic quality. I initially wanted to use this mic, but you know, when I saw this one was working, I just, you know, thought to just do the whole video with it. Sounds pretty good, right? Okay, so this is also a test of the preamps and everything in the EVO 8. I'm recording at 96 kilohertz, and it sounds really good to me. It sounds really crisp. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and here comes the hissing noise.